Have you ever
observed the birth of a wave? It emerges from the ocean, rises above it, bursts into salt water tears in a bubbly explosion, and then it subsides. It is born from the ocean, and next moment it dies, disappearing into the ocean. Yet this death, however sad it might appear, you burst to a new myth. You die in every moment. Every moment of present is the death of the past. No present will come to this death. Deeper and more rapid disillusionment happens of everything that constitutes this particular story. Belief systems, emotions, senses, perceptions, judgment, mental images, projections, result of all there. At first, as a matter of practice of observation, the freedom can be discovered in the gaps between the death of the past and birth of each new moment, in between of mental constructs that are just again and again. With this simple practice, the death of self-recreated mind is felt more and more permanently. The gaps between what is perceived to be time instances becomes longer, and sensed as a quiet space from where the freedom is seen as an obvious, undisputable, inescapable state, unburdened by any story that arises with a new moment and experiences of it that occur. What is seen in the gaps between the incarnations of our stories, even if at first briefly, is a sense of unconditional well-being. Okayness is regarding seemingly limiting circumstances. It is regarding of the forms that any potential outcome may take, and emotion that might be arising habitually, labeled as unpleasant sensations. This okayness and fluidity makes it simple for choices and decisions to be made with ease, since the okayness is all-encompassing. Any choice and flowing action arises spontaneously as a creative impulse, and that comes trusted to enact with the same okayness.
If that is not the freedom that we all seek, then what is it? Freedom can be easily idealized as freedom from seemingly limited circumstances or emotions, but as I see it, it's not the case. The roadblock is not circumstances, but the story around them. The roadblock is not emotions either, not emotions themselves, but the turmoil they cause due to identification with the story that partially originates them. Also, they often arise habitually due to the information stored in the body on cellular level, even after intellectual identification falls away. This problem became a focal point for design of the alternative healing methods that constitute what I call physio-hemodynamics system and my private counseling practice. With that said, the ultimate inner freedom is not affected by the momentary actuality of turbulent emotions such as anger, envy, jealousy, sadness, or any other. The emotions are like projections on the screen, yet there is someone sees them. What is important is the space from which they are seen. Does the perceiver that senses emotions resist them and feel compulsions to change the screen on which they are projected? Or does he feel this okayness about the fact that they take their part in the play? If the sense of well-being, the so-called okayness, is the state from which any emotions and external circumstances are met, and the relation to outcome is not discriminatory, therefore choices are made easily, spontaneously, sometimes bravely, accordingly to inner call made from the space of innocence. If the state of okayness is there, that's the ultimate freedom, with which we flow through life with the sense of aliveness, undisturbed by opinions, judgments, and other perceived limitations. This fearless attitude to whatever happens, and compassionate attitude to what is the foundation